Mega in 3. Light is... I think he was expecting Noobs to be rushing in to grab it. Noobs actually didn't really have the best of positions to do it. He was late, so interesting.
Nice
that was,
plasma there.
Yeah. So I don't think Light... I mean, that rocket...
But that being said...
Yeah, that rocket turned things around, but things were actually a bit even, and Light gave away a Mega he really didn't have to. I think he was expecting Noobs to be playing a little bit more on his game. Get the rocket ammo. You need the rocket ammo. Nope.
Well, Light's playing a battle of attrition right now. He's out of armor. He's up to 100 health, but he doesn't really have a lot to work with armor-wise. He does have rockets and LG. He can kind of afford to back off from Noobs at this point, but going for armor here is going to be risky. Noobs was a little bit late coming around the corner there.
Yeah,
oh,
I think
Light turned his back right when he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Shoved the rocket up his bum.
There we go.
And there's first blood. It's going to be the Noobs coming around behind him. So Light is definitely really trying to play this kind of aggressively and move from area to area in a decisive way. But once and twice now, we've seen Light get kind of turned around and not know where the Noobs was going to be coming from. So maybe his headphones are on backwards.
Yeah. We've had someone do that before on King of the Hill. It's pretty entertaining. But you can see, just in these first 2 frags, the Noobs' playstyle, you'll see it change. In the first opening moments, maybe a minute and a half, Noobs wasn't quite sure how he wanted to play this, and he was moving kind of cautiously. Now you're seeing he's moving very aggressive. He'll go in for this kill. He's got it. And, yeah, it's like flipping a switch. He realizes that he's got Light's number. You know, he's figured out, okay, my aim's better than this guy. I just need to move faster and control the items, and I'll just get the frags. That's a nice rocket right there. That basically negated whatever resources Light just picked up, and there's the frag. So nice work by the Noobs. So
Light had his back to the Noobs there, and this is the kind of map where you really can't afford to get turned around, and you can't really be assumptive of which area your opponent's going to be coming from. So having that kind of spatial awareness is absolutely vital in this map. And actually, I think this map for learning Duel, even though it's really punishing against a certain, you know, depending on who you're playing, even though it can be really harsh and punishing, this is a really, really great map to learn Duel on. You have the one central big item, you have the teleporters, you have the vital weapons. I mean, everything comes into play here, except for Royal.
So Noobs is definitely running away.
IRC.
Yeah, 8-0. So what if I want to read IRC? It's 8-0. Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna make it to this midnight matchup. We've got, I don't know. I need to go maybe get like a root beer or something. Get some sugar in me.
Root beer doesn't usually have caffeine in it, though.
Sugar though, that'll do it.
Oh.
That'll give me enough buzz for an hour. That'll be good.
Getting a total buzz from this root beer. Anywho, mid yellow is up. The Noobs was expecting Light to be going straight for it. Light's playing a little bit more jumpy jackrabbit, but nice rocket jump there from the Noobs from Mega straight on over to the armor. So now he's got a great stack. And the Noobs is really not exposing himself. He's really predicting Light coming around these corners, really making the shots made where the Light really can't retaliate against him.
Yeah, so hopefully Noobs will enter a handicap, considering it's at the 5-minute mark. He's already up by 10 frags. Because, oh goodness. Alright, so let's go over to Light's point of view, and we're going to take a look and maybe do some analysis and see what he might want to do in order to survive a little bit longer.
He's spamming the teleporters here, but going from one teleporter to the other kind of illustrates that he's not quite sure either how they work or which one he's going to be coming out of.
Yeah, and I would say, yeah, you definitely want to sit there and like kind of learn how long it takes how long it takes a good player to go through both really quickly, like back to back, so they pop out on the same side of the map very quickly. You want to learn the timing of that so that you can be landing a rocket at the teleporter exit that you're expecting him to come out of. Alright, so as a fresh spawn, you can hear all the teleporter play that the noobs is doing, and so that dropped to LG. Like, I think since you could hear the teleporter sounds as light spawned,
Exactly.
I wouldn't have dropped
I'm
for
gonna
LG.
say this is coming down to sound cues.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to say the noobs is doing a nice job of just completely intercepting light and
Rinse
using
and
those
repeat.
rocket jumps to, yeah, to get, and out comes the gauntlet. That is pretty much the white tail right now. Or the
Yeah,
orange
that's a
tail,
nice
whichever
double
you
back.
prefer.
That's going to give him rockets if he goes quickly. Okay. Now he doesn't have armor. Now he's got 65. Get these shards. And now he's actually in a good position to get another yellow. But see, he's not sure where his opponent is. And he's moving slower than Noobs. Like, Noobs is basically just constantly running this map. Light, on the other hand, he's not strafe jumping, he's just running. And that small difference in movement speed that was the difference between Light getting stuck in that corner with only 2 of those shards and getting all 4 shards and leaving and setting up for one of the yellow armors. I mean,
yeah, so again, T9 is really, really unforgiving. Any mistakes that you're going to make as far as knowing where your opponents are, having lack of armor and mega health control,
he says
you're
not
gonna
again.
Be eating dirt for that.
Now he's picking up on the fact that Noobs has caught him doing that 3 times. So if he spawns at LG again,
Stop doing it.
yeah, there we go. Finally.
If it hurts when you hit yourself with the hammer, doctor says stop doing it.
Yeah. But he finally kind of wised up a little bit. It's like he's almost afraid to get the LG now. It's kind of funny. Oh, he walked into a nade. Oh, man. The LG. It's where the man tests me in the bad place.
Bad things happen.
That's a nice rocket right there. Oh, see, I would have stuck around for another one.
Ooh, and actually that hallway, that hallway is meant to be a transient thing. You do not want to stick around there from either side. It's a bad place to be.
Okay, now Light has done a lot of damage to Noobs. Let's go take a look at him. Yeah, Noobs is down to 15 health. But Light doesn't know it. That's the thing. Like, this should be Light coming in for a kill.
Right, so this is...
And
again, yeah, this is either time that Light needs to go aggressive and go in for the kill, or use the time
Now he's
to
gonna
get
pay
some
for
stack
Mega.
and some of the armor control himself.
Oh, he got lucky. Yeah, he got lucky to dodge that.
1 minute warning.
Nice.
There you go. Yeah.
Donk,
Those 3
donk,
rockets.
donk.
Go get your LG. There you go. Well earned. Chase him down.
And that was actually with no handicap.
Yeah. No, they were just 3 really
So 30
really well
seconds
placed
left here,
rockets.
but Light does get on the board. Yeah.
Yeah. Against the Noobs, that's no small task. He's got a 26% rocket, and that's pretty much the only weapon he's used. He's used the LG a little bit, but he's got 2% on that, so not quite sure what he was doing with that weapon, but maybe just doing a little shaving haircut, click, click.
Alright, last 10 seconds here, and we might see one more out of Light here. And Light does
Come
get
on.
caught up, and that shows... Ooh, that shows exactly where you want to be in order to ambush someone coming out of there. Now, one big thing I noticed in just that last fight was jumping and firing at the same time. Not always a great idea, because if you hit both buttons at the same time consistently, that really makes your movement predictable. And in air, you just do not have the control of dodging. It's just not there.
Man, IBC root beer is the best ever.
I've always been a Dad's fan.
It's like cracking a bottle. Love it.
No, actually, cracking a bottle is like cracking a bottle.